Here's a quick little tour of my studio. Some pieces I have hanging up on my walls. Some of these are pastel and acrylic and resin and copper. Glass etched pane for my window of passion flowers. And here is one of my newer projects, working on sheets of glass and creating these dimensional forms with acrylic. Here he gives us sort of a sense of the depth and the form. And these are in two sections, so they're going to be stacked together. This is the top of the other one here. And a few other pieces on the wall, again in resin. This is an interesting piece where it's done in multiple layers, and if you look, you can actually see a head sort of coming out of the depths of the painting there. And we'll just walk over into the main part of the studio. Some etched glass, some other work from previous shows, my kiln, some of my newer paintings. Also in resins. This is a great space to work in. I have a lot of light, and I've had the opportunity of working in this studio for over 30 years. Here's some acrylic and resin pieces, as well as some pastel. Hi, Allycia Uccello here. Welcome to my studio. I would like to invite you in to a space that's very important to me in producing artwork, from painting, sculpture, mixed media, glass, fiber, all kinds of things I'm really interested in experimenting with, but all with kind of a central theme. Before I get into that, though, I'd like to give you a little bit about my background. As a visual artist, I have been working professionally for over 45 years. I've had the opportunity to create a number of paintings and commissions and sculptures and mobiles for various individuals and organizations, certainly leading me to a great opportunity in trying out different things. And the work that I'm going to show you is some of the newest in resin and acrylic. I work with pouring paint and painting and carving things out. And the piece behind me is, in effect, capturing the idea of a frequency. This pattern represents, in a way, captured light in a vibration. It really addresses or starts to explore and experiment with the great unknown, the great mystery of life. Who are we? What stuff are we made from? Light being very important to how we actually perceive our reality. The effects of resin really, for me, capture the sense of a membrane. It's almost like these layers upon layers, dimensions upon dimensions. The work actually is inspired and comes out of my own personal experience, as well as some important writings by the great psychic Jane Roberts and her series on the unknown reality. I have another painting here I'd like to show you. And this too is also about frequency, this idea of frozen light, if you will. I like using black as a background, sort of hinting at these unknown dimensions or very deep places and spaces. But using acrylic and experimenting with all kinds of masks, I'm able to come up and recreate, again, another frequency. You can see these amazing patterns that come out of geometric forms through a vibration. There's some great experiments using sand dropped on plates when they vibrate frequency or music through that, and these amazing patterns emerge. So in part, this is representing some of this. I have been involved in the art making process for a number of years. I decided to become a professional artist at age 13. I just made that decision thinking, nope, this is the route, this is the path that I want to dedicate my life to. And it's certainly been a wonderful journey so far, and unfolding in a variety of things that I've been able to work on as an artist. In my studio, I have the space and the time to dedicate and exploring a variety of things. And my most recent work is a series of pieces in resin that, if you have the time, I invite you to check out my website, AlliciaUccello.net, and for my shop, AlliciasArts.com. Thank you for joining me here.